So can you tell me this? Were you, because this is questions people always ask, you know, they want to know, even I want to know, like, were you born gay, or was it a conscious choice, or something like that?
Well, you know what? I believe that I was born a lesbian woman.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
And I can only go in retrospect, because when you're a child coming up,
Mm-hmm.
you know, a child doesn't go around saying, "Oh, I'm gay," or no.
Right.
It happened subtly, and I knew that I was
Mm-hmm.
different. You know, growing up,
Mm-hmm.
you know, little girls are attracted to little boys.
Right. Mm-hmm.
But this little girl
Mm-hmm.
wasn't attracted to little boys.
Okay.
You know, I was attracted to other little girls.
Okay.
I wouldn't act off of it as a kid. I didn't understand it.
Right.
I didn't know what that was all about.
Right.
And as I got older, like pre-adolescence, I thought that there was something so wrong with me.
Okay.
You know, like, oh my God. You know, and I was brought up Catholic.
Okay.
So,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That's a no-no.
Right.
But you know, as time went on, as I got older, you know, in my later teens, I spoke about being an addict. So
Right.
I just have to, you know, put this in there.
Yeah,
so,
that's fine, because it's connected. It's fine.
Anyway, you know, I was an addict, and being an addict, you know, I did some things that led me to go to jail.
Right.
And it was in jail that I was like liberated. I was able to say, oh, okay, this is who I am. This is what I am. And, you know, it's unfortunate that I had to go to jail to be able to accept.
Yeah,
You
so
know,
I guess
who I
it's,
was
right.
as a gay person, as a gay young woman.
Okay.
Because on the outside, I didn't have anybody to talk to.
Oh, like, so in jail it was
In
it
jail,
was accepted. It was a norm.
Exactly.
Okay, I got you.
In jail, you know, it was out in the open.
Okay.
You know, people were fine with it, and I was like, oh wow, you know, this is it. And it's
Right.
such a bad thing,
Right.
You know, to have to be able to come out like that, because you know this society is as it is. I
Yes,
mean,
it is.
Look at all the people out in California and what
Right.
they're going through right
Right.
now.
Oh, right, because they banned the gay marriage. Right. They did.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's not easy, but I am, you know, a lesbian woman. I don't go around telling people this is what I am. That's a personal thing.
Right.
That's like, you know, someone that's heterosexual. They don't go around saying, hey,
Right.
you know, I'm a
Right,
heterosexual.
right.
No,
Right.
that's neither here nor there.
Right. Okay.
You know?
So, well, my next question is: so once you did, you know, get out of jail, were you able to continue, you know, your lifestyle? Did you once again go back in the closet?
I would say yes. I was with my son's father, but you know, let's redefine.
Okay.
It wasn't that once I came out, it wasn't that I went back into the closet.
Okay.
You know, I had already identified. I was able to put the pieces together.
Okay, I got you.
However, I didn't have the resources. I didn't have the support, the social support. So I went back to living with my son's father.
Okay, I
For a short
understand.
period of time. It was
Right.
short-lived.
Right.
Because I already knew, you know, what was missing in my life.
Okay, I understand. Okay, so what did you have to come out to your family? And if you did, how did you do it? Or did you just let it? I know this is a lot of questions, but did you just let it happen naturally, or you know, what was the process with that?
It was, you know, a natural process. My coming out didn't have anything to do with going to my mother and saying, "Hey, mommy, I'm a lesbian woman."
Right. Okay.
But she saw, you know, who I brought home. She saw who I lived with, and you know, it's known, it's understood. My mother knows that I'm a lesbian.
Okay.
My brothers know.
Right.
Anybody that knows me, anybody that means anything to me, I don't hide it.
Okay. Right. That was my next question.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't hide it. You know, there's no need to hide it. I am who I am. And if someone has a problem with it, that, you know, that's their problem. I have nothing to do with that. The people in my life love me, and I love them.
Right. Okay. Good. Good. Thank you for that. So, in other words, it's not like a conversation. It was just a natural process. It wasn't like, oh, mom, I'm gay, or my brother. And when y'all out for dinner or y'all have family gatherings, it's just not something that's like talked about. And they just know.
They know. I told my brothers. I told both my brothers, I am a lesbian woman.
Okay.
And I told my son, your mother's a lesbian.
Okay. And how did he react to that?
Ma, I know. I love you anyway. I love you, Ma. You're my mother.
Right, right. Well, was there anybody in your life that did react in a negative way?
Well, my mother, she doesn't do this anymore.
Okay.
My mother would say to me, why don't you let your hair grow? As if, having long hair or short hair has anything to do with a lesbian.
Right.
Many lesbians have long hair and wear lipstick,
Right.
I'm not that kind of a lesbian.
Right.
Or, when are you getting married?
Right.
When are you getting married?
Right.
She no longer asks any of that.
Okay.
It is understood. I am who I am. And
Right.
questioning me is not going to make me change my mind.
Right. And I'm not bringing home a husband.
She knows that.
Okay, she knows that now.
That's right.
Okay, so with that, you said something about lipstick and hair, and for those out there who's confused, can you just tell us the difference? Like, is there a role in gay relationships? Is there a man-woman type of thing? Because I hear this a lot, and since I have you here, I might as well go ahead and shoot my shot and ask these questions.
Some people play into roles.
Okay.
And I think that only because what do we have to model?
Okay.
Up against, what is there? Society says there's a man and there's a woman. So I believe that, some women fall into that trap.
Okay.
I call it a trap.
Okay.
That's only for me. I've never played a role.
Okay.
I am a woman and I love women. I am a woman identified as a woman.
Okay.
And I love women. That's it.
Okay. Well, thank you, Ilia. And with that, put that S on your chest. I'll see y'all next week.